Hey guys, welcome back to the Basscast on BassEast.com. We're coming up on classic time, and we're pretty excited to have our good buddy Mike McClelland on the line with us. What's going on, Mike?
Man, not a whole lot. I just wish it was a little bit warmer here in Arkansas. Hopefully it'll be warmer at Hartwell.
Exactly. It could be one of those things. It could either be freezing cold or you might be fishing in shorts, right?
You never do know about that part of the country. I've been watching the extended forecast, and it looks a little bit more favorable than what we're dealing with right here in Arkansas right now. But I've been there when it's just as cold there as it is here, that's for sure.
Well, look, I want to get a little bit of business off the table before we even get started. This Basscast tonight is the first time we've ever done it. It's brought to all our listeners by a new partner for Bass East, Geico. Can you tell us a little bit about the insurance policies that you've had with Geico?
I'm going to tell you one thing for sure. It's definitely more than just auto insurance. I've been with Geico for your boat insurance for just a hair over 3 years and have been treated like absolute gold. As bad as I hate to admit it, I have had 2 insurance claims in the last two years, and it's really tough when you're running the Geico for your boat insurance boat out on tour and you're the one using it. So they've been super, though, and it's great people to work with, and everything's phenomenal. I mean, Geico being sponsor of the Classic this year, actually the presenting sponsor of the Bassmaster Classic, is really exciting.
Absolutely. Well, let's get right to it. Let's talk about the Classic. How did your practice go, and how do you see this thing kind of playing out without giving away too many secrets?
Well, the thing about it, and I have to admit, when I showed up at Hartwell the last time we were there in 2008, I really missed it bad. I really felt like I had a relatively good practice, but completely missed the fact that there would be so many deep fish caught. The blueback lakes over in that part of the country definitely differ from the normal lakes with threadfin and gizzard shad in them that we have back here in the Midwest. And the blueback threw me for a loop. So I've done a lot of research through the years and learned a little bit more about blueback and how they control what the bass do. And I really feel like going into this Classic over there, I'm a lot more prepared. I definitely did my homework when I spent time over there at Hartwell. I got to ride around the lake with a good friend of mine that, just showed me all of the little unique areas of the lake. And I'm excited about getting back over there. I didn't do a lot of fishing over there in pre-practice. I kind of feel like sometimes you can get led astray when you fish that far in advance of an event, but definitely did my homework when it comes to, idling, structure scanning, side scanning, down scanning. I mean, I did a ton of that, and feel pretty good about what I've got to look forward to over there.
How about as far as some of your bait selection, Mike? I've heard it. It's going to be some fish caught shallow. It's going to be some fish caught deep. Pretty much, the weather's going to dictate it, but it's going to be both things going on.
There's no doubt about that. And the thing that's cool about that is what I have been able to do here recently at home. There's going to be a lot of fish caught in a variety of ways, just like you said. There's going to be fish caught shallow on boat docks. I mean, we saw Charlie Hartley lead the Classic the last time we were there and caught some, awesome stringers off the boat docks. And then, ultimately the winners caught their fish in 35 to 40 foot of water. So there's definitely an opportunity, I think, if a guy can just figure out how to put together a shallow pattern as well as be able to back it up with a deep pattern, there's going to be a great opportunity to win that thing that way. As far as baits, I mean, there's so many opportunities to catch them so many different ways. I mean, there could be fish caught on a war eagle spinnerbait, a vibrating bait. There's no doubt I'm going to catch some fish on a Spro McStick. And I really feel like even my new Spro rock crawler is going to be a player over there. And then you have to look at the normal things that always happen over there on Hartwell. I mean, the fish head spin and baits like that are definitely going to be players. And, so there's going to be a lot that goes on over there, and I'm excited coming over there with a new sponsor this year with Big Bite. They've got some awesome plastics to put on the back of jigs and fish deep, and some awesome swim baits, and it's going to be a unique experience to come try to unlock the secrets of that lake in the next couple weeks.
Well, you kind of slipped one in on me. I was going to save the Big Bite thing for the end, kind of as a surprise. But why don't you let all the listeners know? I mean, this is pretty much breaking news. Just came out today, right?
It is, and it's an exciting new opportunity for me. I've actually known the folks that run Big Bite for a number of years. We've talked about things, and a lot of things have just finally lined up in a positive way for me. The fact that I've got the Cabela's sponsorship and the opportunity that Big Bite is going to allow not just me, but they allow all their pros to design signature plastics. I've been asked by Cabela's a couple different times if that was something I was open to doing with them, and it looks like the Big Bite and myself and Cabela's are going to be looking at doing some Cabela's branded stuff, as well as just some signature series baits from Big Bite. I mean, I've been dreaming up little concoctions for a number of years that I've wanted to implement in a number of different things, jig trailers and new swim bait styles and a variety of different things. And I'm excited to be able to go to work for the folks at Big Bite and have the opportunity to try my hand at designing some plastics.
And I'm going to throw you one quick curveball, Mike. I know we didn't talk about it before, but blueback herring lakes and the importance of your hydrowave. Do you think that'll play into your tournament at all?
Without a shadow of a doubt, I do. I just installed my H2 on my boat about 3 days ago. I guess it was over the weekend. And we had a beautiful day here in Arkansas yesterday, and I really haven't got a lot of time on my new Stratus 201, and I thought, I'm going to go finish breaking it in. I'm going to try everything out and make sure it's all working. And went to a little lake here pretty close to the house that I've had success on, but I've never caught, just a number of good fish in a day's time. And my wife and I actually went down, and from about 11:30 to 2, I got out on the ledge, and I started playing with my new Hydrowave H2. And listening to the different sounds, and we do have blueback frenzy and blueback, bait fish activity sounds on the unit. But I started messing with different sounds, and I had one of the most phenomenal days I've ever had on this lake by my house. I had, between my wife and I did let her catch one big one, but we had our 5 best would have weighed close to 27 to 29 pounds yesterday, and I caught them just like I planned to catch them at Lake Hartwell. That's the cool thing about it. I mean, I caught some on a fish head spin. I caught some on a football jig deep, and it was just one of those days that was a real confidence booster getting ready to go fish that way at Lake Hartwell. I mean, the lakes don't match up identically. They don't have blueback here, but just the confidence I've built, using the H2 and watching those fish react to that hydrowave was pretty unbelievable yesterday.
All right, Mike. Well, look, we certainly appreciate you taking the time and giving us a little preview. And again, man, you've been at it for a long time, and hopefully this will be your year.
I hope I'm due. It's like you said, I've been at it a long time. I've been close a couple times. I think I've got a 4th and a 5th now, and this is my 10th Classic, and a lot of things are looking in a very positive manner. And it's like I've always told you and everybody that ever asked, what does make the difference when you win? And it's simply, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And I mean, I'm going to go over there and fish as hard as I can possibly fish, and if it's my time, I guess I'll get to horse that Classic trophy over my head come Sunday afternoon.
All right, brother. Well, look, we're looking forward to it, and we want to thank Geico again for making this possible. If you guys are in the market for some insurance, give these guys a chance and see what they can do. I think Mike has a pretty good testimony for how they'll take care of you.
No doubt about it, man. It's good to talk to you, Rick.
Hey, this has been another Bass East Basscast.